Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Beer Garden. Today, along with Sarah, Steve, Joe, and myself, we will be talking about this Wednesday's triple trio. There will be a huge jackpot of 6.2 million Hong Kong dollars. But before talking about the jackpot triple trio, we would like to talk about briefly about the excitement of this Sundays. There will be two Group 1s on Sunday, including the Centenary Sprint Cup and the Stewick Cup. Sarah, do you have any horses that you are fancy to see them?
Oh, these are really tough fields for both of these races. I mean, of course, Golden 60. I mean, is he going to do it again? It's really plausible, but that's really wrapped up to be a really nice field. I mean, he's obviously facing a lot of similar company. Again, more than this has been proven to perform really, really well. Sky Darcy, Waikuku, again, these are all familiar company for these horses. So that one's going to be a really tough race. And I know all eyes are going to be on Golden 60. For the Centenary Cup, I might be with Steve here, a big Courier Wonder fan. Just an amazing horse. I mean, rewatching some of his races, he's unbelievable. But again, there are a few other horses. Wellington's been looking to get better. Master 8. So I guess long story short, for at least the Centenary Sprint Cup, I will keep my eye on Courier Wonder.
Yeah, for the Centenary Sprint Cup, that will be the first leg of the Hong Kong Speed Series. Steve, do you think that Courier Wonder can do it?
Yes, I think so. I really like Courier Wonder. He was so good last season. He's yet to really put it all together this season. But I think he will. I think it's telling that Joe Moreira preferred him to Master 8. So yes, I am hoping. I do hope there's a decent pace. I mean, although it's obviously a sprint race, I do hope they go fast and Courier Wonder gets some cover. I wouldn't like him to see him up there leading. I think he's much better just behind some horses and come through with a final flourish. I mean, I think the main ones, the likes of Skyfield, of course, you can't discount Skyfield. Wellington can bounce back. Master 8, Super Wealthy was better again. But for me, yes, Courier Wonder. I look forward to watching him win, hopefully. And of course, the Stewards Cup, Golden 60. With Healthy Happy, of course, will run well, I'm sure, more than this as well. But it does look like, as they say, Golden 60s to lose, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so because the Stewick Cup will be the first leg of the Hong Kong Triple Crown, and I'm quite looking forward to see that Golden 60 can also win the title of the Triple Crown. And Joe, how about you? Which horse are you looking forward to see?
Actually, it is a very interesting Centenary Sprint Cup because Hot King Prawn could try to win it back to back, but there was this whole thing of who's gonna ride which horse, and I know that we've had a little bit of controversy because we were waiting on Joe Moreira to see who he was gonna ride on. But you can't go wrong with Skyfield. I'm still a big fan of Skyfield, but I still love the big gray Hot King Prawn. I don't know if he'll do it back to back. And Golden 60, I know that in the Stewards Cup, Waikuku won it one year. So he could try to do it again, which will be really interesting. Well, I don't know if he's in this race, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see Golden 60 again against a lot of the same company. But it's going to be too hard to be against Golden 60, and everybody wants Golden 60 to win. So always looking forward to seeing Golden 60 race.
Yeah, definitely. It is quite excited to see the horses on this Sunday. But before the Sunday meeting at Charene, there will be a big jackpot on this Wednesday's triple trio for 6.2 million Hong Kong dollars. So let's jump to the first leg. Race 5, Class 4 over 1,200 meters. Sarah, who do you like here?
I like the 7 ahead. He's jumping out of barrier 7 with Chadwick aboard, which is I think a pretty awesome upgrade. I feel he just had a bit of an unlucky race last time out. Just seemed to not really get his footing. Got pushed a bit wide. Just all around not a good race. But going further back, looking at the race in December where he got a really nice third place, to Smart Idea and Moon Peaks. He just seems like he's up for a really good fight. And I think possibly Lucky Archangel might put up a fight with him. But I like his improvement that he's been showing over the Happy Valley track. And so he is going to be my value bet as well, but I really like the 7 ahead.
Yeah, number 7, ahead, is quite an interesting runner, and he is now having quite a huge price, $20. And how about you, Steve? Who do you like in race 5?
Well, for race 5, I went for number 11, Shadow Runner, with Karis Teat on the board, coming out from stall. Barrier 3, a very good barrier. He's nothing from 17, long-standing maiden. And I just hope he takes advantage of his good form just now. He went through a period last season where he was third, fourth, and he never actually managed to get a win on the board. But he's in very good form. He was a good second last time to Tornado Phantom, who runs in the last race, and that's a very progressive horse. And the time before that, he was unlucky in running when a closing fourth to Spicy Grill. It's a very interesting race, isn't it? There's also Morera Rice Thunderstrike, who has a winner on dirt, but I think also goes very well on turf, has a very good chance. And also the likes of Lucky Archangel, up £6, but Harry Bentley riding him again, good chance, again well drawn. And I think My Intelligence, a nice horse for the future for Peter Ho. He's fared badly with the draw. He's away out in gate 12 under Matthew Poon, but he's a nice horse. But for me, fingers crossed, Shadow Runner can finally shed the maiden tag at try number 18.
Yeah, right. Number 11, Shadow Runner, quite a solid second last time out. And Joe, how about you? Do you have similar thoughts as Steve?
Yeah, number 11, Shadow Runner, Karis Teaton, as what Steve said in the last race. He had the run of the race. It's just that Tornado Phantom was a little bit faster and covered more ground and still was able to get up. But yeah, I mean, coming up in the class, I guess, going up to a class 4, and I think we're looking to see him bounce back. He had a lot of big places, so like second, fourth, fifth, and then as what Steve said, a bunch of thirds, so 18 tries. He is going to be probably one of the favorites. I think he could get it done here. An interesting runner that I thought was one to keep in mind is number 5, the Casper Founds horse with Blake Shin, Sugar, just because I've seen the pedigree on him does have a lot of sprint. The only thing is that for a debut race, you get drawn 10. So we'll see how he goes. I'm just happy to see him go around the first time. But yeah, I'm with Steve here. Number 11, Shadow Runner.
Yeah, number 11, Shadow Runner will jump from gate 3, and I also think that this will be his golden chance to break his maiden in Hong Kong. And for my selection, I will go for number 6, Thunderstrike, because Joe Morera will be on board for the first time. Actually, this horse has shown his ability on the all-weather track in December. However, he also had quite good performance over the turf track last season. He had a good barrier trial on December 28th, and he will make his Happy Valley debut on Wednesday. I believe he can handle the track at Happy Valley before because he already have some experience for having a barrier trial here last season. So this time with Joe on board and jumping from gate 6, I will keep my eye on him. So my selection will be number 6, Thunderstrike. So to round up our selections in the first leg in race 5, Sara has her value bet of number 7, ahead. Steve and Joe will go for number 11, Shadow Runner, and I'm quite keen on number 6, Thunderstrike. So move to the second leg, that will be race 6, class 2 over a mile. Sara, who do you like?
I like the 2 here, Sunny Star. I like, Bedell's back in the irons here. This horse, they're dropping him back. He was racing the past couple times at the 1,800 meter distance. They're dropping him back to the 1,650, which he ran in November and did very well with Alexi in the irons on that. My only concern, he's a great deep closing horse. His last time out, and earlier January, he closed extremely strong to get second behind Zabrowski, and it was a really amazing run just to see that horse kind of click in gear. But we're dropping him back a bit, which I think, possibly could pose a bit of a challenge. Maybe this horse does need a little bit more distance, but I think, Alexi Bedell knows how to work this horse, knows how to win on this horse, and has won at this distance at Happy Valley. So he kind of knows when to click that horse into gear. So I'm really interested to see how he's going to run. He's jumping out of barrier 1, which will pose a little bit of a threat just with his gate speed, but I think it should be okay in the end. It was just a really tough field, but I feel like it's a strong pick here. So the 2, Sunny Star.
Yeah, I agree. Number 2, Sunny Star, last time out, his performance in the January Cup was quite impressive. So I believe this time jumping from gate 1 would be quite good for him. And Steve, who do you like here?
I went for Solo YY. He's number 5. He's drawn 2 under Blake Shen. I just think it's a really difficult race, but I thought he was the percentage call. He's on a fair mark. He's well drawn in stall 2. He loves this course and distance. He's won 4 times over it, and he's uncomplicated. He just gets out. He gets. He doesn't. He's not no mucking around from the barrier. He gets out quite fast. I think he'll have a nice position on the rail. Beauty Joy under Zapper, and he might lead, he might not, but if he does, then Solo YY will have a nice position just to stalk the leaders. But it's a very difficult race, isn't it? I think Telecom Fighters is an admirable sort, but he looks handicapped up to his best. And as Sarah says, Sunny Star is a lovely horse. The only thing is he was bumped up £5 for a very, very good run in the January Cup when conditions weren't in his favour. So he's up to a mark of 90 now. And Morera is reunited with Sabaquin. He's at 2/8 on his last 2 starts, but he's running much better than it looks. So he's an interesting horse too, along with Rocket Spade, of course. So full of chances, but for me, Solo YY.
Yeah, right. Number 5, Solar YY will jump from gate 2, and I think that this horse always shows some consistent gate speed. I'm quite looking forward to him. And Joe, will you be having the same selection as Steve as well?
Yep, I have the same selection. Solar YY number 5, Blake Shin. Pretty much Steve pretty much covered it. Track and distance specialist, won on 1650. I think all of his wins have been on 1650. So nothing more to say about it. He's had form against Fafa, Sunny Star, Telecom Fighter, Sar, beat Fast Most Furious, who was in a feature race about a week or 2 ago. So yeah, Solar YY for me as well.
Yeah, Solar YY currently the price is 6.3, quite a good chance on Wednesday. And for me, I will go for number 7, Sara. I quite respect him as the course record holder, and he is quite an course and distance expert because he has raced over 1650 at Happy Valley twice, and he has 1 winner and 1 second. And he just had his seasonal debut on the New Year Day over 1400 meters at Charene. Actually, he doesn't like the track over there, so he was beaten by 13 lengths, quite a bad result. But I believe he will be a different horse when he is back to Happy Valley. His best partner, Matthew Chadwick, will be on board, and he will jump from gate 7. I believe Sara can stay in a good position with cover, and I hope to see him bounce back at Happy Valley on Wednesday. So I will go for number 7, Sara. So to sum up the second leg, race 6, Sarah goes for number 2, Sunny Star, and Steve and Joe will be keen on number 5, Solar YY, and I will keep my eye on number 7, Sara. So let's talk about the final leg of the triple trio, race 7. It is a class 3 race over 6 furlong. Sarah, who do you like here?
I like 4, Excellent Chariot. This horse is this is a tough race. I think there's a lot of great speed in this, coming from the runner winning method, in which he will be Excellent Chariot is going to be competing with. But he's been improving a lot over this distance at Happy Valley. I joke around that there's second-itis, but this horse seems to be stuck getting third. So I guess you could say third-itis. But he's been improving. His form's been really great over the Happy Valley. He just needs to get out of the gate a little bit stronger. He has great closing speed, which is definitely going to play a big part in here. I like Harris Teton aboard this horse. He has ridden him before recently at the beginning of January, really put on quite a performance to really show the athleticism of this horse. So I'm excited to see how he's really going to fare in such a tough field. So my pick is 4, Excellent Chariot.
Yeah, number 4, Excellent Chariot, will be jumping from gate 8. I also think that he has quite a good chance on Wednesday. And Steve, do you have any horse that you like? Do you have your best bet here?
Yes, my best bet is here. It's Joe Morera, hoping he seizes the moment on Seizing the Moment. Number 11, drawn 6. He's only had a handful of runs. He's had 3 runs over 5 furlongs, and last time a very encouraging run over today's distance, his course and distance. And the Magic Man, he puts up £2 overweight, but I think it's interesting. He keeps the faith on the horse, and I just think he will go very well. He's well drawn. He's at the foot of the weight. He's a really improving sort. And he's also in his native New Zealand. He's proven over this distance, in fact, even further, 1,200 and 1,400 metres. So a very nice horse. The runner is interesting too, but he's not so well drawn this time. He's drawn 9. And I was tempted with Winning Method, but he needs to snap a 22 race losing run. But he's a very consistent horse. But for me, seizing the moment, certainly unexposed and improving.
Yeah, for Steve's best bet number 11, seizing the moment, the price currently is 4.1. Quite a good chance here. And Joe, who do you like here?
I went with the top weight, Winning Method. His last performances have been okay. I mean, he's got a second. I think the class relief actually helped him out a little bit. Now he's eligible to stay in that class relief, but he is going to carry the top weight with Matthew Chadwick. His last couple of runs he was against Here Comes Ted, Elon, Scores of Fun. But when you're looking at the odds of the race, if you're looking at the tote, Winning Method is currently the favorite, and it was between Seizing Moment, who was the favorite, and now it's going back and forth in between the two. So I'm hoping that if Winning Method does happen to win, you get the bigger price. But if Seizing the Moment wins, then he will be seizing the moment indeed. So I'm going to go with Winning Method, the top weight with the class relief.
Yeah, right. Number 1, Winning Methods currently at this moment is the favorite of the price of 3.8, and I think that he is quite competitive in class 3, especially jumping from gate 2. And for myself, I have the same thought as Sarah. I also like number 4, Excellent Chariots. Sarah just talked a lot about this horse, and I quite like his performance last time out. Although he was beaten by the runner and Special M, he was the only horse to chase well with the fastest last sectional time. And then this time, Kerstin will be on board again. So if he jumps better than last time out, he has a good chance here. So to sum up the final leg of the triple trio, in race 7, Sarah and myself will begin on number 4, Excellent Chariots. Steve has his best bet here, number 11, Seizing the Moment, and Joe will go for number 1, Winning Method. So we just talked about the triple trio, and hopefully this time we can hit the big jackpot. So let's jump to our best bet powered by Racequant. Sarah, what is your best bet?
My best bet comes in race 4 with the 1, Loyal Baby. This race is over 8 furlongs. We got Pertin aboard, Loyal Baby jumping out of barrier 6. It's just a strong contender in this race. I really like how this horse has been performing, and it seems to only been improving in form over the Happy Valley track. He does best when he gets that midfield draw, which he did. He's coming out of barrier 7, and he has great front running style. He just needs to make sure he holds that through the stretch. But he has been performing very well at this distance at the Happy Valley track. So it's going to be a strong race, but I feel that Loyal Baby is definitely going to take the win here.
Yeah, right. For Sarah's best bet, race 4, number 1, Loyal Baby. He will be ridden by Zach Purden. And I think that Zach's mounts tomorrow are quite strong, and definitely Loyal Baby is one of the winning hope here. And Steve, can you repeat again? What is your best bet powered by Racequant?
Yes, my best bet is the Seizing the Moment. I just think he has a very, very good chance. He had 3 runs over the minimum trip, the 1,000 metres, and he's been beaten by some good horses, the likes of Alcari, We the South, Cordyceps 6. And it's interesting, the last time when he was running over 1,200 metres for the first time, even inside the final 100 metres, you could tell that Joe Moreira knew that his chance wasn't coming that day. And he sort of he's not easy, he's down, he's hands and heels to the line. I think he's always thinking of the next race for these horses, you know, and he realised that he wasn't going to be placed. So it's just guiding him home, saving him for another day. And I think it's very encouraging that he does choose to be on him once again. So for me, hopefully 5th time lucky for Seizing the Moment. I just think he's a real improver, and hopefully it will be his day.
Yeah, for Steve's best bet will be in race 7, number 11, Seizing the Moment. This horse is still improving. I'm also quite looking forward to him on Wednesday. And Joe, what is your best bet powered by Racequant?
My best bet's in race number 3, and that is horse number 4, Charming Steed, with Casper Founds and Blake Shin. Currently, the last 3 runs have been okay, 2, 4, and 2. So he's been getting seconds. He was second against Rewarding Together and by 2 lengths, but when you rewatch the race, he was on the rail and he couldn't push out off the rail to get a clean run. So he was behind a horse, he was behind a horse. And then once he finally got the clean run, Rewarding Together already had the momentum to go in and go past them. So I think he could do it. Blake Shin on the Hong Kong Jockey Club show, Racing to Win, he did mention that he does feel that he could do it this time around. He thinks he's racing well. I think that if he has the confidence in this horse, I think he'll be able to get it done. So Charming Steed for me, race number 3.
Yeah, that's cool. Joe's best bet in race 3, number 4, Charming Steed, will be ridden by Blake Shin. And this horse is quite lightly raced, and I think that he will definitely improve on Wednesday. And for my best bet powered by Racequant will be in race 2. I like the favorites. Number 10, Fever Popcorn, will be ridden by Joe Morera again. He's quite a tough horse, always showing his great turn of foot. And I'm quite happy to see that Joe Morera will still be on board this horse on Wednesday. Because last time out, he was beaten by Villavion by just a head, and now I think that he is competitive in class 4. And tomorrow he will jump from gate 5. What I'm hoping is just he will jump well and stay in a better position than last time out, not too back, and I think that he will be easier to score a winner in class 4. So to sum up our best bets powered by Racequant, for Sarah, she likes race 4, number 1, Loyal Baby. For Steve, that is race 7, number 11, Seizing the Moment. For Joe, that is race 3, number 4, Charming Steed. And for myself, will be race 2, number 10, Viva Popcorn. And now let's just move to our value bet. Sarah, what is your value bet on Wednesday?
Mine is the 7 in race 5, ahead. I just think this horse he has great potential. He just had a little bit of unlucky runs, but he's looking to bounce back, and I think this is a great opportunity to really see this horse shine. I think Chadwick's going to really give this horse quite a performance here in this race. So we will see. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because it is a really tough field, but he has a really good shot here to shine.
Yeah, Sarah's value bet will be in the first leg of the Triple Trio, race 5, number 7, ahead. Currently, the price is $20. And Steve, what is your value bet?
I thought it'd be nice and tidy here. We previewed 5, 6, and 7, so I thought I'd go to race 8, the Llama Island Handicap. Almost a bit sentimental here. I really like Hall of Champ. He's a nice horse. He's one of these horses that I've always followed. He's now with Casper Founds. I think the handicap is starting to give him a chance because he's now down to a mark of 76. He's drawn 3, which is nice. Blake Shin has won on him before. So I'm hoping he comes good. It's an interesting race. I think Zone D is interesting. Joe Morera at the bottom of the weights again puts up 2 pounds overweight, but an interesting horse there, along with the likes of Amazing One Plus, the top weight for Zach Burton. But yes, I think Hall of Champ, he, on his best form, I think he could take a hand here. And on his penultimate run, he was 6th to Fafa, who, of course, has won 5 in a row. So that's nice form. So for me, yes, Hall of Champ in race 8 to certainly get amongst the places at hopefully a decent price.
Yeah, for Steve's value bet is in race 8, number 5, Hall of Champ. He will be jumping from gate 3. I also think that he has quite a good chance on Wednesday. And Joe, can you repeat again what is your value bet?
Yeah, my value bet's at race 6 with Solar YY number 5 with Blake Shin. I think it's might be a Blake Shin show this week because he is coming off of a suspension after all that the mess that happened over on the International Jockey Sprint. Well, I was trying to find value in this race, and he is going to be 6.4 on the win line. So, but he is also 1.5 on the place line. So I think if they're looking for him to place, I think he could try to take out this race. What you're getting with Solar YY is a class 1 winner going back down to class 2. So I think the value is there on him. He is a track specialist. He is a distance specialist. I think for 6.5 or 6.4, I think you're getting a decent value on him. So Solar YY for me, race number 6.
Yeah, for Joe's value bet will be in the second leg of the Triple Trio, race 6, number 5, Solar YY will be ridden by Blake Shin. So let us keep our eyes on Blake Shin's mounts on Wednesday. And for my value bet will be in race 3, number 10. I like this horse, Ice Legend. He is quite a lightly raced 5-year-old, and he will make his 6th start in Hong Kong on Wednesday. It will also be his second up this season. Returning back to heavy value will be a good decision because because he was placed twice here last season, and he can also take advantage of the gate 3 on Wednesday. Also, carrying just 125 pounds will be good for him, and I'm quite looking forward to race 3, number 10, Ice Legend will be ridden by Harry Bentley. So that's all for our preview on Wednesday. Actually, we cover race 2 to race 8 of the card. So we just leave the opener and the finale for you to think about it. That will be quite a tough card on Wednesday, and hopefully we can hit the jackpot. Also, we hope that our best bet and value bets can also have good result. Thank you for your time for watching our show. See you next time. Bye-bye.